Misty here with Taste Winchester History, Food, and Beer Tours, and I am joined by Anthony, who had a fabulous makeover today. This is Milissa Marshall. She looks amazing. She's much prettier than Anthony, so this is awesome. So Milissa is with us because, number one, she is vegetarian, and we're going to discuss vegetarian options, and we are at El Palenque.
See.
Got it. Mm-hmm. Which means the arena. And if you come in and look at the artwork, you will understand why. So we are trying, this is our first time, both of us.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're ordering,
Excited.
We're going to taste and see what we think and tell you. But then we're going to talk about other options around the area. And also, a little quick mention, show your shirt, Melissa. So Milissa is the owner of Brag Swag in town, and she does amazing. She's an artist. She was an art teacher for 18 years.
Pretty close to 20.
So she does all of the designs, and she actually did our shirts for the food tours. And I'm a total loser. I didn't wear one today. Luckily, Melissa showed up and was prepared.
Reppin'.
So if you need anything, she's done shirts for fundraising events. And where can they find your stuff in town?
So in town, we have shirts at Runner's Retreat, we have shirts at Valley Health Wellness Center, we have stickers at Tin Top, and you can shop our website 24/7, bragswaginc.com.
Awesome.
And we do custom jobs too, as Misty said. So.
Yeah, so reach out if you have any needs. Let's talk, how long have you been a vegetarian?
Oh my goodness, I think my first foray into vegetarianism, I was like 16 or so. Yeah, so the better part, I had some brief periods where I was not a vegetarian, but it's been for the better part of probably close to 30 years.
So you were fairly young, so why did you make the decision? How did that come about?
When I started to become aware of how animals that are regarded as food animals are treated, I just couldn't have it on my conscience anymore. Yeah.
You're a huge animal fan.
I am. Yep.
Yeah. You're friends with Melissa on Facebook, which is awesome. I love your passion. And
Thank you.
I myself could never be a vegetarian.
Well, never say never. One of my missions is to help people see that vegetarian and vegan food can be really delicious, and you don't necessarily have to miss the meat, and you may even find you like it better.
Okay, so
I clearly am not wasting away.
No. You're not. So let's talk about your favorite places in Winchester. Where do you go? The best food for vegetarians.
So the good news to me is that over the years, because I've been a vegetarian for so long, over the years I've kind of seen the evolution of vegetarian food in restaurants. You know, I feel like these days most restaurants
have options.
They have options, at least one dedicated vegetarian option, and if not, most places have more, but they're usually willing to work with you. So if there's something on the menu that I want that has meat in it, I would say 9 times out of 10, if you ask, can this be made vegetarian, can this be made vegan, they're going to say yes. So I think restaurants are really doing a good job of being aware that there are people who want vegetarian and vegan food, and they accommodate that. So, you know, Winchester is certainly no exception. Mexican restaurants are always easy, beans, vegetable.
We kind of joked, we're like, where are we gonna go? And I said it would be really funny if she just had a bowl of beans.
And I said I would eat that.
But we have some options. So what are you eating today?
So I ordered the spinach and mushroom quesadillas, which look amazing.
They do look amazing, yeah. So we have our videographer here, luckily Monica, who is behind the camera, to let us know if we have anything in our teeth.
Right.
But you
I was a little afraid of the spinach.
But we'll tell you how they are without having to go through that. So I am having chicken enchiladas.
So I didn't really fully answer your question. You asked me about other restaurants in Winchester that I feel are really good for vegetarian options. A lot of Asian restaurants also have plenty of vegetarian options. Thai Winchester is great.
One of our
like their vegetarian pad thai is my favorite. Chopsticks has a really delicious fried rice, Thai fried rice, and the pineapple fried rice that you can get with tofu. Those are awesome. Italian restaurant, I mean, truly, there's probably no place I can think of that I cannot get a vegetarian or even vegan meal if I want.
Gotcha. Yeah. So do you have any tips for someone who is starting now? What to kind of look for, hidden things in restaurants. I think that is sometimes an issue, what they cook with.
Yeah, I think, well, you heard me ask about the beans earlier. So
Right.
sometimes things that you think, by the sound of it, would be vegetarian aren't necessarily. So for example, if you go to a Mexican restaurant and they have beans, they could be prepared with lard. So if you're ever in doubt, just ask. I mean, you know, if the waitstaff doesn't know, I'm sure they'll be happy to ask in the kitchen. Absolutely.
Okay.
It's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, because I, deal with other things that don't eat gluten.
Right.
I am eating
Right.
gluten right now. Trying
And I'm sure it will be delicious.
It is very good. The cheese is fabulous. I love cheese, so that's always good. Yeah, so I want to try these.
Yeah, they look really good.
But
And
yeah,
hot.
what oil that they cook with and all those things.
Yes.
Things you
And
have to think about.
You definitely do. And if you go to some restaurants that use like a big like skillet or griddle, you know, like I'm thinking of some breakfast restaurants, you know, you want to make sure like, are they cooking your like French toast in the same
separated.
spot they just made bacon, so you know.
Right. Yeah, that's a huge, yeah. They're
The
good.
beans are good.
Yeah.
It's really good. Would you like to try it?
Take a little bit.
Go for it. It's pretty tasty. Yeah, make sure you get some of that spinach. That's
Yes.
really good.
So I can get it all in my teeth.
Right? Can't be the only one.
Love to share.
Yum yum. That's pretty good, right?
It's very good.
I'm glad we decided to come here so we could both experience this for the first time. You know, I think, I don't know about you, but I tend to get into kind of a rut where I keep going to these like
Yes.
the same like 3 restaurants over and over.
Yes.
So
And something like mushrooms, sometimes I don't like in restaurants
Oh, yeah.
a lot, but those are very good.
They're
very
delish.
fresh. They're not mushy like a lot of sometimes they can
Agreed.
get.
Yeah.
So they're very good. Yeah, so the lunch menu is pretty comparable to everywhere else. And they have an express lunch for $6.99 with unlimited refills and chips. Can't beat unlimited chips.
absolutely not.
Anything stand out on there?
The soup of the day sounds interesting. Chopped veggies, chicken, rice, crunchy tortilla strips, and avocado. I don't know what kind of, like, I don't know what that soup would be called, but it sounds good.
It does sound
I think I could
good.
even probably get
Like
that
a
stanza
taco
chicken.
soup or something,
Maybe,
yeah.
if they didn't already put it in there, maybe
Yeah.
it'd be left out. They have a couple salads, which is also always a nice option for vegetarians.
That's what most people think of when they think vegetarian.
Right?
Don't have a salad.
Yeah.
But there are other options.
Oh my goodness, you can definitely, like, jazz it up.
Find
Veggie
everything.
fajitas.
Oh, nice.
Grilled zucchini, spinach, tomatoes, peppers, corn. That's something I haven't seen in many
Yeah.
restaurants with fajitas
Fajitas.
and onions. That sounds good.
Yeah, so you definitely have options
Yeah, for
if
sure.
you are vegetarian or vegan. Definitely a place to come. It's on Millwood.
Yes.
And I'm still trying to remember the name of the prior restaurant that was here.
Yeah, it's gonna drive
Neither
both
of
of
us can
us crazy,
remember.
so-
It was an Italian place and it was really good. But there was a place here in between there too
Yes.
that didn't last long.
I'm pretty sure it was Steakhouse.
It's a steak.
Don't remember the name of that one either.
Yes. Yeah, but awful with names.
Nevertheless, we are at El Palenque, and that's all we need to know.
Yeah, and it's pretty good.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and I think we're the only people in here, so it's definitely spots to come
Yeah.
for lunch if you want to have a loud conversation like we
Where you have to ask them to turn the music down.
I had to ask them to turn it down, and they did. They were very gracious.
Yes.
They've been very quick serving us and helpful with the video, so definitely recommend coming in.
I agree.
Any other favorites in Winchester that you love?
Let me think.
Sona. I know we both love
Oh my god, yeah, we
Sona.
tried to go that one day and we didn't realize they were
She
closed.
was closed.
So we'll definitely go
We're
there.
gonna
again.
get there
they-
for a tasting Tuesday, yes.
There for sure.
Yeah.
Good one for vegetarian.
And Chef Chip is actually vegetarian, so
I think you're right.
yeah, so that is if you are looking for vegetarian.
Yeah.
Haven't tried Indian, go try it. It's amazing.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being here and talking about
Thank you.
vegetarian options
My pleasure.
in Winchester for
Absolutely.
Tasting Tuesday. And if anyone else has some dishes that you love in Winchester, please
Ooh, yes.
share.
I'd love to hear them.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, and we love going out for food. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what we do. So we will see you next week. Bye, guys.